I think a lot of people miss this very important distinction within the Cardano ecosystem. You have ADA and ADA price performance and the crypto market price performance, which obviously has not been that great as of late. It's been a sea of red, and basically the green is kind of on pause for the time being. But what is not on pause is actually the steps forward within the Cardano ecosystem, the developments that are taking place, the rollouts that are happening. And in fact, there's a big donation that took place yesterday to the Cardano ecosystem that does need to be discussed, but there is also a big unveiling that is coming next month that I will actually be in attendance for that we need to discuss as well, because it's a huge step forward for Cardano. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yesterday, this announcement was actually made by Sebastian Guillaume. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. And what he actually revealed that his development crew, DC Spark, actually made a major contribution to the Cardano ecosystem to the tune of 686,567 ADA. This was actually a contribution that was made to the Cardano treasury. Now, what's interesting here is they presented the new version of Cardano Rust SDK that includes support for newly added treasury donation functionality, and they expanded the toolkit that was available to developers building on Cardano to actually make this. So this is now open for people to use and actually contribute to Cardano in a big way. And if you guys remember, now that we're in this era of full decentralization, full on-chain governance, we have the ability to decide what is done with this Cardano treasury, how it can be used to help Cardano take major steps forward. Currently, there is actually 1.72 billion ADA in here, which currently constitutes $927 million worth. So we're in actually a very good spot entering kind of this new era in terms of Cardano. And we're really getting ready for some of the biggest contributions to come online. So we've heard about this before, but I don't think people realize how close this is in fact to taking place. What we are actually going to be seeing at Bitcoin 2025, which is taking place in Vegas at the end of May, is actually the unveiling for the connection between Cardano and Bitcoin. So again, we're going to see how Bitcoin can actually use Cardano consensus potentially, and how this can actually bring a huge amount of liquidity to the Cardano ecosystem, how we can actually see ADA's use case expand. All right. Now, me personally, I am going to be at Bitcoin 2025. I know my wife and I, we're going to be going, we're going to be spending a little time there, seeing the town, stuff like that. But I really do want to catch this unveiling and see obviously how this can help take the Cardano ecosystem to the next level. We know that there are obviously rollouts that will be coming regarding major stable coins, whether that's RLUSD, whether that's the one that's in multi-development between Hedera and Cardano, whatever that may be. We're about to take some major steps forward. Now, what's really exciting to see as well, and we haven't talked about this in a while, is basically since the early part of March, we have actually seen Cardano TVL on the rise. At that time, there was actually 535 million ADA in Cardano TVL. It's now up to about 588 million. So we are seeing more activity within the Cardano ecosystem. We are seeing more people utilize Cardano. Now, that being said, we're still seeing things that are kind of low. Obviously, when price isn't doing that great, volume tends to be lower. When price isn't doing that great, daily active addresses tend to be lower. We're kind of in this 23,000 daily active address range. So that's not really surprising. In fact, we look at ecosystems throughout crypto, Ethereum hitting some insane lows in terms of use, Solana hitting some insane lows in terms of use. And what people need to remember is that these are times where DeFi tends to be pretty quiet. So the best thing that you can do is take steps forward in DeFi. And that's exactly what Cardano is doing at this time. I've been very impressed with, this entire life cycle of Cardano where it's made these major steps forward. Remember, really when Cardano first came online was all the way at the height of the last bull market cycle in September of 2021. And it was kind of a sell the news event for ADA, right? But smart contracts coming online kind of caused this major snowball effect where you've seen so many launches and so many developments, so many increases in efficiency of Cardano. It become more interoperable than ever. I mean, we're in probably the best spot from an ecosystem standpoint we've ever been. And what people I think need to remember is that price eventually follows that. All right. Don't expect some of these major announcements, major integrations to move the price quite yet, but there will come a time where that does in fact organically happen. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if you're going to be at Bitcoin 2025 as well, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.